Besties, it is time for our August budget with me. And listen, this month I am budgeting with intention. I'm walking you through my actual expenses, my goals, and what is shifting in my routine. So let's get into it. Oh my gosh, not I was trying to be fancy for y'all and set my nail on fire. Oh my goodness. We just gonna get to Oh Lord Jesus, let's get started, okay? That is so funny. I didn't burn my doggone nail. I can smell it. That's funny, but it's not. All right, you guys, let's get into it. If this is your first time here, my name is Jasmine, aka Budget Treasures, and here on my channel I talk about all things finance with the emphasis on budgeting, saving money, and paying off debt. If you're a returning bestie, hey girl, hey, we are back with an OG style video. How long has it been since I have recorded a tabletop video? What? I'm excited. I am excited. So yes, first we're gonna start off with just listing the bills that I have. And if you're new here, you probably wanna know, hey, what budget book is that? This is a budget book that I created, which is really a mix of a lot of different companies, and hopefully I will be making my own one day. But anyway, like this is the Happy Planner. This cover, the tabs are from the Happy Planner. This is from the Happy Planner, but the actual budget sheets that I use is from the Budget Mom, okay? I believe all of the links are down below if you are interested in creating your own personalized budget book, okay? So I am going to be grabbing my bill sheet where I have all of my bills. I have this bills sheet here, and then my sinking funds, which I'm not sinking any fund right now, but it's good to just have it just so that I can look over it and see what's coming, and then the actual bill tracker. So I am gonna complete my calendar so that I know what is coming up in the month of August. And I am going to first do a little decorating as much as I possibly can with the stickers that I have, and then I will get to writing out all of my bills, and then we'll come back and talk about it. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the bills that I have. So I have my mortgage payment, of course, which is due on the 1st. And if you want to know how much my mortgage is, There's a video that I did where I talk about how much my mortgage and HOA is combined. So if you want to know, that's where I have stated it and where I will only state it. But moving forward, I will no longer talk about my mortgage payment and how much it is, rather. So mortgage is due on the 1st. HOA is $344.95. That thing has crept up. If you've been here from the beginning, then you remember when my HOA was only $260 or it was like $260, then it went up to $280, then it skyrocketed to $344. Sirius XM $7.27, Hulu $2.99, and then we hopscotch down to the 3rd, and that's internet cable, $130. That's for my internet and cable mixed together. One day I'm gonna cancel them, okay? One day it's gonna happen. Security $59.99. My electric bill, I have to look that up, but I believe that I've already paid my electric bill. So, yeah, but that's due on the 7th. And then, and then I'm a roller skate on down to the 15th, and life insurance, which is $117.04. The gym, $32.99. And I got my my new friends who were tagging along with me, $220 and $719. And then I'm gonna skateboard down to the 20th, and car insurance, don't know why I didn't put how much it is. Car insurance is $194, I believe it is. $194, yeah, because it's not even what I have here, which is $175. It's like $194 or something. I'll get it right. Yeah, $194.10. Yeah. Then I have my YouTube payday, and right now I'm not really sure what my solar bill is, or my this is a debt that I have for $75, and then my Netflix, which is $17.99. So that is everything that I have for the month of August as far as my bills. There are of course other expenses like gasoline and things like that, so that is what I will put on the actual budget. Now normally what I do is I complete a monthly overview, and then after I complete the monthly overview, once I get my paychecks, that is when I complete my budgets. But that is a little bit different right now. I'm not getting any paychecks. So what I will be doing different is I will be completing the actual full month budget. And this is basically the money that I need in order to survive. I want to create it now so that when I do I'll have to do like a check-in every week to see where I am. Since really I'm just pulling money honestly from my emergency savings, and you know, if I make some money through any side hustles or anything like that. But outside of that, I already have the money, so I might as well go ahead and complete the budget, and that is something different than what I've done before. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back. All right, so I have completed the budget, and I will tell you that it is very important that you complete this budget as best you can, even though you may not have a job. If you're not employed and you're pulling, or your income is coming from various different resources, even if it's unemployment or a severance or any side hustles that you're doing, it is still important that you complete a budget so that you have an overview and outlook of what is going on. I can tell you in the month of July, I did not complete a budget, and some of my bills were late, mainly the ones that are not on auto pay. utility bills because I wasn't really budgeting in July. I kind of, you know, had a lot of things going on, and it just reminded me how important it is to budget and to check in. That check-in is vital. Like everything is important. The actual budget itself, but then going back to check on it. Those check-ins, I'm telling you, it is a game changer. And then also expense tracking, but we'll get into that. So I'm not gonna go over all of this because I kind of just did. But I have everything listed here. Some of these bills do not have an amount because I don't know what the amount is as of yet. So I will just come back every week and I will check to see what was the bill paid. If there was any other money spent, did the bill come in on budget or not? Okay. I don't have anything in here for my inflow because right now I don't have any inflow as far as a full-time job, and I don't know what my YouTube, well, I guess I can put here what my YouTube check was for this month, because whatever I got this month is going to take care of next month. I guess I can put that here, but for this month, I'm just going to leave it blank. Okay. And yeah, so all I needed to do was put the fixed expenses total. There isn't anything to be left over, so I'm just gonna leave that blank for now. And here I'm gonna go into the variable expenses. So what that is, the variable expenses, what I usually put here is like gas, which would be budgeted. Normally my gas comes in at around like $240, so I guess you could say I'm a budget $240 for gas for the entire month. And then next, something that I'm gonna take care of is, which I probably should have put it here in the fixed expenses, but I'm just gonna put it here in the variable expenses, is my car tags. The car tags have come through. Car registration, vehicle registration. So the vehicle registration, I already know what it is, like $260 something, but I'm gonna put here $300 because that is what I originally budgeted for, and I actually saved that as a sinking fund. I think it was last year. So that $300 has been put up, and it is currently sitting in a high yield savings account. So I will take that money out in order to take care of my vehicle registration, which is due in the month of September. But I do just want to go ahead and take care of it now since I already have the money to take care of that. This is why getting your affairs in order as best you can ahead of time is so important. And this is the reason why we have sinking funds. We have sinking funds because we know that certain things are going to come up. So you just save for it ahead of time instead of waiting until it comes, you know, comes right on you. So I have a lot of sinking funds. I have tons of videos where I've been saving for things ahead of time, and that is the reason why I can take care of this with ease during a time that I am unemployed. So that is everything for the variable expenses. As far as like toilet paper and things like that, I'm not really sure what that'll be. I'm just gonna kind of go from week to week. So when I do my check-ins, I will be adding things to this sheet, but this is just for me to get an outlook, okay? As far as my debt, a lot of my debt is here, but I always like this if I'm gonna be making any extra debt payments, because these are bills and I have to pay them no matter what. So if I do anything extra, also here I'm gonna have to add my credit card bill, which I'm not really sure what that, well, I can get it, but I'll just add it in the budget next week. And maybe I can put that in the debt because I only have one more line here. So that is pretty much how I am doing my budget. It's kind of like an overview it's like an overview and incomplete because this is a living, breathing document. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard that term before. We usually use it in like the HR world whenever we're writing somebody up or we have some type of documentation. We call it a living, breathing document because it's a real document and whatever is on it means something. So that is it for this budget overview. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to focus on my priorities for the month of August. So I'm going to write those down and then we will come back and talk about them. Where do I want to write them? Do I want to write them there? I think I want to write them here because I could check it off here. Yeah. So I'm going to write down my priorities and then we'll come back and talk about them. So as I was editing, I realized that I didn't record the part where I went over my goals for the month of August. So I'm just going to go over them right now with you guys really quick. So vehicle registration, I need to handle that this month. It's due in the month of September, but I want to just go ahead and take care of it now. My weekly budget check-in, I really need to get back to my check-ins. Like I told you guys, check-ins is literally, it's tea. Is that what they do? Check-ins is tea. It really, really helps you to stay on track and meet all of your goals. Find a job. I need to find a job, y'all. I'm looking, though. Look, I'm looking, okay? So finding a job is a priority. Canceling cable is a priority. I'm going to cancel. I know I should have canceled like in January. I'm going to cancel. Reducing car insurance. I'm going to be looking for a company. I didn't find good success when I looked before, but my best friend told me she was able to reduce hers. So I'm going to see if I'd be able to do that for myself. And then, of course, to continue to do YouTube and continue to try my best to elevate my content and get it out there and just really improve. And Budget Treasures products, I'm really focused on elevating my products as well and seeing how I can enhance my product, and then relaunch it and see how it does. So that is it. So yeah, I have a couple of birthdays in the month of August. I have a lot of birthdays. This is probably not even it. And then looking ahead, I am finding a job. But thank y'all. Back to the video. Back to the original video. Hey, you guys. So I totally forgot to end the video. I think it was probably in the clip where I thought the camera was recording and it wasn't. Such an amateur move, right? Anyway, that was pretty much it for the video. Make sure you guys check in to my 1 week check-ins, or you come back for the 1 week check-in so we can see how the budget is doing. If you haven't done your budget yet for the month of August, make sure you guys get it done, get it done, okay? But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. I will see you in the next video. Go be great, besties. Make sure you subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, okay? We are inching, okay? But little steps turn into big ones, right? All right. So I will see you, besties, in the next video. Go be great. Peace out.
She's special and she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it.